All right, guys. So today we are learning about verbs with irregular yo forms. All right. So in Spanish, several verbs have the irregular yo forms in the present tense. So what does that mean? That they're an irregular verb, but only when you conjugate it in the yo form. When you conjugate it in every other form, it's a normal regular verb. Okay. So you've already seen three verbs with the go ending. We've seen decir for digo, tener, tengo, and venir, vengo. So we've been introduced to those three. So, as I said, decir becomes digo. To form is dices. There is a spelling change, but it does have the ending that you were supposed to have. Dice, decimos, decís, dicen. So guys, this is what's really annoying about irregular forms. Irregular verbs can have a couple of different spelling changes within each conjugation. So notice that the first conjugation, yo form, is digo. Notice that the second one is dices, so it has the irregular ending here. Then we have dice, but then we go back to the original form of the spelling, decimos. Then we go back to decís and dicen. And we go back to the I spelling. Tener, we have tengo, tienes with the T-I-E, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. Okay? Venir, vengo, vienes, viene, venimos, venís, vienen. Okay? So I'll leave that up here for just a second so you guys can finish copying those down. Okay. So here's some common expressions with decir. Decir la verdad means to tell the truth. Decir que means to say that. Decir mentiras, to tell lies. And decir la respuesta, to say the answer. Okay? The verb hacer is often used to ask questions about what someone does. Note that when answering, hacer is frequently replaced with another more specific action verb. I don't know why this chart is not in your notes. I will add that into your notes here momentarily and I will fix that. But for now, notice how each of these verbs are have the affected spelling change. So hacer, hago, poner, pongo, salir, salgo, suponer, supongo, traer, traigo. But then everything else, haces, pones, sales, supones, they have the same spelling and the same endings as AR, ER, and IR verbs are supposed to have. So, salgo mucho los fines de semana. I go out a lot during the weekends. Yo no salgo. Hago la tarea y veo películas. So notice, guys, what I said, hacer is often replaced with another more specific verb. Yo hago la tarea. Okay? Poner can also mean to turn on a household appliance. Carlos pone la radio. Carlos turns on the radio. Maria pone la televisión, turns on the television. So here, guys, we put poner means to put or to place, but it can also mean to turn something on. Okay? Salir de is used to indicate that someone is leaving a particular place. So, salgo del hospital. Today I leave the hospital. Sale de la clase a las 4. He leaves class at 4. Salir para is used to indicate someone's destination. So, mañana salgo para México. Tomorrow I leave for Mexico. Hoy salen para España. Today they leave for Spain. Salir con means to leave with someone or something, or to date someone. So be careful with how you use this. Alberto sale con su mochila does not mean Alberto is going out with his backpack. He is leaving with his backpack. Margarita sale con Guillermo. Margarita is going out with Guillermo. Okay? So pay attention to the context. Clearly, hopefully, a person is not dating an inanimate object. So you can't say Alberto is dating his backpack as its translation. So please pay attention to the context. The verbs ver and oír. So you have charts on your notes. Please make sure you filled them in correctly and spell them correctly. If there's one thing I've noticed is a lot of students are spelling these things incorrectly on their notes. And when it comes time to doing homework, they're getting everything wrong because they've spelled everything incorrectly. So the verb ver, which means to see, has an irregular yo form. But the other forms of ver are regular. So we have yo veo, tú ves, él, ella, usted ve, nosotros vemos, vosotros veis, ellos, ellas, ustedes ven. The verb oír means to hear. Again, has an irregular yo form, but it also has a spelling change. It goes from I to Y in the to form, él, usted, ellos, ellas, ustedes forms. The nosotros and vosotros have accent marks. So yo oigo, tú oyes, él, ella, usted oye, nosotros oímos, vosotros oís, ellos, ellas, ustedes oyen. We're almost done. I think we only have one more slide and then we're done, guys. While most commonly translated as to hear, oír is also used in context where the verb to listen would be used in English. Oigo a unas personas en la otra sala. I hear some people in the other room. ¿Oyes la radio por la mañana? Do you listen to the radio in the morning?